I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's wheel to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, Kate, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth in this team to show you how to do it.
You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing on third, Smith. He'll make a big play on the ground. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slow quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. It aids them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're set up at the 35 now. Blue gets the handoff. Escapes a defender. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that means 3rd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
Let's say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. And off to Genty. Has a lane past the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
He's up again. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Blitz coming for Smith. He's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience and feeling. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
This is Genty on second. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. White scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Laviska Shenault to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 41. Dak out of the pistol. That throw behind his intended target.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Prescott now on third down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Fires right away, but incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. This gets forward to around the 29. Stop made by Diamond Ezraku.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
and 6 coming up here. From the 29. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Smith setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Takes it in at the 21. He's brought down before the return gets far. Cowboys offense headed out there. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll start the drive with blue. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Dak. Oh, the Raiders get there and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in here, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Trying again, following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They go with Williams on the counter. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Main cracks with the play defensively.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Aubrey puts it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jensen headed back out there. And the start to his NFL career has been everything that they could have hoped for. He's really adjusted to the league quickly, and as a result, one of the contenders to be named Offensive Rookie of the Year. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Going left side, Bowers has it. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun give here to Genty. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Down by Savon Rebel.
Sometimes you just feel like in this background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. So this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Smith. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Dak now from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this one, touchdown inside the 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Jukes one defender. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. From the 36. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Smith on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. And again, it's Smith. They'll have the first down and even more. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with a 1st and 10. Counter give to Jensen. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Jamon Cook. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He finds Pickens left side. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, here's Dak. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He brings it in. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle. So we have a a one-score game here at the break. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Chenault on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the marker with Williams. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Prescott. He's got a man left. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
No, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play. Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. Going trips left here as they get sent. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to receiver. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Giving this to Genty. Brock for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it is such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's see what they went with on third down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Walking the tightrope there, but he hits the ground and round. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the set. He shovels this one forward. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
A third down run with Blue. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that row moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
First and 10, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Finds him over the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Prescott now on third down. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. They're set up at the 35 now. They give up the guns. It's Genty. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Smith on third and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. He gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. From the gun is Prescott. Gets him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. And there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Smith on 1st down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Cut out left. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to Kyle Phillips. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Like a middle field opener close. So I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Chenault on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
As quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
The Cowboys about set to take over. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He's got time here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Traymon Diggs.
Smith to the air now. Completed to his running back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it to him right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And off to Genty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off to the races, middle of the field. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down from the red zone. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Slot man in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, Brock, I love the creativity. Trying to catch him a little bit off guard there, but I'm sure some people seeing that call are going to say, just give it to your back and keep it simple.
Like give it to Marshawn in the Super Bowl simple?
I mean, maybe. I wasn't going to go there, but yeah, maybe. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys down by only 1. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Searches from the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here he is to throw. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Textbook, gets right. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Setting up to pass. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Prescott again. Connects on the crosser. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott to throw once more. He'll try and run this. Whoa, he lost the football! And the Raiders get to it! And they steal away possession and add some extra yards from their offense after that fumble return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him. But the QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
With a win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So put this in